Good morning. Good morning. It's your boy Mark and MUFC fan, guys, and it's a big one this morning. I'm having a difficult situation. I dropped my laptop last night, like really clumsily, guys. Yeah, it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. Hope you guys are having a great morning. It's your boy, and you know what it is. I have a few topics to talk about. I'm gonna keep it short this morning because, yeah, I'm not able to function with the streams. I can't bring up any reports right now. Currently, I'm streaming off of my phone. So, guys, I hope you have a great day. Big up to all of you joining me. You know what I mean? Oh, I can actually show the comments. Oh, big up to Jim Watkins coming in. Big up to Jim Watkins, bro. What's good? What's good? Hope you're well. You know what I mean? You understand? Can you see the comments coming up? Let me know if you can see the comments popping up on the screen, guys, because I can't put them up. I'm not sure if I'm getting it done. You know what I mean? Tell me if you see the comments coming up. It's not really working all that great right now, but let's get into the top stories because there's a lot of reports coming out about Anthony going on loan to Fenerbahce and Jose Mourinho. And guys, I wanted to say to you guys, oh, man, it's a bit of rubbish to be fair. You know what I mean? Manchester United already said during this summer that points to prove at Manchester United, they will be given a chance to prove themselves to the club, to the fans this season, and to the structure. Now, some of these players, for what it's worth, it might not be the favorite players of some fans. It might be players that are just, you know, on the fringes or haven't really done so well. Anthony, being one of those players, was told he will have this season to make up for lost time and show that he deserves to be here. So, with that being said, the structure is not going to Fenerbahce, in which they would have to pay 70 to 80% of his wages just to allow him to go. You know what I mean? Fenerbahce cannot afford his wages at 220K per week. It's not going to happen. So I wouldn't pay too much attention to these reports. I think they're just news fillers that are coming out right now, guys. And you know, you got to be wary because lots of people want to talk about different things. It sounds really exciting. It sounds really amazing, but it actually right now, you know what I mean? The same thing with Casemiro. Casemiro has received an interest from Galatasaray, which is very true. Galatasaray did make an approach, but the biggest problem with that is that Galatasaray, you know, are not really interested in paying Casemiro's 300K per week salary. So United would have to cover somewhere in the region of 200K per week. So it's not a deal that United are looking to do right now. United are not looking to make ourselves weaker. You know, we're going to be lacking for squad depth, and we have to pay their wages as well. I don't think that's profitable for Manchester United, guys. What are your thoughts on this? Get in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Yeah, bro, a great day to be alive. You know, guys, can you see the comments coming up? I may have to check this app out because I don't think I'm getting the comments to come up. I hope, you know what I mean? Let me know if you're seeing them on the screen, guys, because I'm trying to, but it's not working. You know what I mean? I don't know why. But big up to everyone coming in. It's your boy. If you have any questions about what's possibly happening, as you see, the thumbnail said 10 hard time. And I say that for two reasons. One, yes, I do back the manager. Yes, I do think the fans should support the manager, support these players, and all of that jazz. But at the same time, the manager cannot be without reproach. He has to hold the criticism for the mistakes that he in the last game. We're not going to dwell on that because, as we know, we've talked about that for days upon days, and it was just one game. Now, we did lose 3-0 to our biggest rival, so yeah, it's not looking good there. But you know what? The manager has shown in every season that he can turn it around. He can get this team on a run of winning games. You know what I mean? And with the new players coming into the squad, I think it leaves us open to much more improvement and much more possibilities that we can, you know, going forward into the season. You might say Ugarte is not going to solve everything. It's not just Ugarte. Matthijs de Ligt has just played one full game. He's had 2 stints of 20 minutes in previous games. It's going to be a situation where it's going to take him a few games to get the handle of the league, the pace, his teammates. You know what I mean? Nusa Mazraoui, you can see how good he's been. Everyone was wondering if he's going to be good and he's been really good, more consistent. I think he's been better than Delort, to be fair, in my honest opinion. But we didn't expect that from Nusa Mazraoui. And Nusa Mazraoui, he had a full preseason, so he's roaring and ready and match fit to go. There's lots of players in the squad that are not match fit. Kobe Mainoo, he looks a shell of what he was performing last season. But we know what his talent is. He needs, and it's going to take some time to get in and get himself back to the form of last season. Now, it might take another 2 games for Kobe. He's a young player. He did have a really, really good season, playing consistently, very, very good performances. But at the same time, sometimes you have a slow start. You have to understand this, guys. It's pretty normal. Let me know. No, actually, what's happening, bro, is that is my laptop fell. It broke. So I have to get that sorted. And right now, you know what I mean? I have to use my phone to stream. So I'm not sure I could get the comments up. I'm trying to put the comments up on the screen. In the comments, if you're not seeing it, I'll have to reset this app and try to do it over and see if I can get it done. You know what I mean? Because right now, I'm not sure. I'm not getting the comments to come up. I'm not sure at all. You know what I mean? And Jim Watkins is saying he's torn. I'm giving Eric 4 to 6 games, maybe till Christmas. Everything will depend on results. If he continues, he'll be 10 out. For now, I'm in. I could agree with that, Jim. You know what I mean? I feel the same. Not happy with the last performance in that last game. I thought we should have been a lot better, a lot more critical. Sometimes I wonder if these players miss these shots on purpose because we see them put these goals away in training every day. You know what I mean? And they get in front of the goal. The goal is twice as big, 3 times as big, and they can't do it. It's weird. I used to skip school to watch Sir Bobby Charlton, Hendrick. No, he didn't say that, bro. He did not say that, bro. I'm telling you now, he did not say that. He could not have said that, bro. Big up. No, I don't have a tablet right now, bro. I'm using my phone, so I'll have to fix that in a little bit, bro. You know it is right now. But at the same time, yeah, I mean, Gavi is a really good player. I don't think he's overrated. I just think he's overpriced. Hendrick is Sir Bobby Charlton, childhood best friend. Bro, Hendrick really has this fancy for Sir Bobby Charlton, guys. Maybe he watched him a lot on videotapes. You know what I mean? Could be Betamax, could be VHS. But he probably watched a lot of him, guys. You know what I mean? When I was growing up, I used to watch a lot of, Paolo Rossi, but he was way before my time. This was one of those things. You know what I mean? My great uncle had a lot of, these video cassettes called Betamax, that version, and he would put the games on it. So, I would put them in, watch the games, watch Paolo Rossi and replay over and over, watch him score some goals and some moves over and over. Same with Juan Riquelme. So I think a lot of people would, could believe that, he probably was a huge fan. You know what I mean? I will try to stream with United Road, but the audio is bad. How bad is bad, bro? Are you hearing the noise in the background or something? Let me know, Joe. Let me know. I don't know. Last night, let me know if it's better now. I can't do much about that for today, guys, but I will sort it out by tomorrow. You know what I mean? I will sort it out by tomorrow, so everything should be fine. Right now, I'm roughing it right now using the phone. I can't even bring up the comments, but I will definitely read it, bro. You know what I mean? Big up to you, Shaquille. Thanks for that. Mark, I also noticed in the days of Alex Ferguson, maybe the reason he was successful could be because he was knighted by the Queen and his title gives him some. Possibly, that's an interesting theory as well. You know what I mean? 9/11, don't get saved because OT, Lukaku, Onana, and Nunes. Bro, that's weird. Good morning to you, Kazi. Hope you're well, bro. Every day is a good day to be alive. Grace be to God, no matter the day. God willing, 100%, my brother, 100%. It's good. All right, cool. Thank you, bro. Well, I mean, guys, what are your thoughts on this? There are lots of reports coming out on Cast. A lot of people, even bots, was asking me yesterday if okay, cool. It's better now or is it good now? Let me know, bro, because I can't really tell you, bro. Like right now, I'm using my headset as the mic, so it's not really that I have a mic, if you know what I mean. So, do I watch cricket, bro? I used to, yeah, I watch a lot of cricket. To be fair, you know what I mean. West Indies, they're not doing too great, but they did really good. I think it was South Africa or Australia recently. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was good. But before we got knocked out, by India, so that was interesting as well. Yeah, I think it was the Charger, bro. Big up. Thank you though. You know what I mean? So what are your thoughts, guys? Everyone is asking me what I think about the Manchester United possible Casemiro loan to Galatasaray. You know what I mean? I mean, to be fair, guys, I think right now I would rather just bring in Rabiot if we can. I think loaning out Casemiro makes any sense. I mean, he might not be performing really great right now, but who's to say he can't come in and do a job? You don't want to leave the team short for players coming into the season. You might have some injuries going, and you never know. It might be one of those situations where the injuries, pile up again this season, and you don't want to be short for players who can come in and do a job. Hold one of the AirPods like the mic closer to you. Oh, no, bro. That's gonna trip. That's gonna trip this phone, bro. To be fair. All right, I'll keep it short, guys. That way, it doesn't really, it's not too bad. Big up to Elite Baller coming in. Big up to you, bro. Big up to everyone. And at the same time, I would say it like this, guys. Right now, I know a lot of us are frustrated. A lot of us are upset about the performance. And to be honest, we have to work with what we have. It's not a situation where we could just, loan this player out, loan that player out, get rid of this player. We only have youngsters available after some of these guys. You know what I mean? So even if the youngsters come in, they're not guaranteed to do a great job. You know what I mean? It might not be a situation where they're gonna all hit the ground running. Some of these guys need time. You know what I mean? And who's to say they aren't the right player? They're just at the wrong time right. Like I 100% believe that Ugarte is going to do an amazing job for United. I just think we took too long to get the player. He should have been starting since the first game. He should have been here since preseason. But at the same time, it's not a perfect rule. Everything can happen in the time that, we want things to happen. And I feel like in some situations, guys, we have to be a bit more patient. I don't think it drops the standards of, what? My team is not that team with Sir Bobby Charlton or with Cristiano Ronaldo or with Roy Keane in it or with Paul Scholes right now. Yes, we have that amazing heritage, but right now we need to build ourselves back to that level. Maybe Ten Hag is not the right guy, but what I'm saying is it's definitely going to be a process to get back to the top. We can look at all the other circumstances. They didn't do it, guys. But the reality is they're not Man United. They don't have the same problems as Man United. They have some of the same problems, but not all of them, guys. In the reality, United is the biggest English club in world football. There's so many eyes, so much pressure, not just from the fans, but from the media, from everyone else onto this club. You know what I mean? I got these used. Big up to you, Will. What's good? So it's one of those things where, for me, I look at it from the perspective, and it's hard to say, but we're not there yet. And we need to take time. We need to have a little bit more patience with this team. You know what I mean? I know the team, the style of play does not look, perfectly in sync. It does not look properly coordinated right now. But there's quite a few players that are forming relationships with other players in our squad right now. It's not just the tactics, it's the players being unfamiliar with each other that's creating a lot of the problems we're having right now. Ugarte and Bruno deeper than and Mainu ahead of them. Well, I don't mind putting Mainu ahead of Ugarte and Bruno because we know Bruno can play the 8 role. We know Ugarte is a defensive style midfielder. Mainu for me, he's a ball carrier. I've never seen him play a 10 role. Even for the youth, he's always played the 8 or last 5 seasons, he's always played the 8 or 6. He used to be a winger, but he doesn't have the pace. You know what I mean? They put him at striker for a season. He didn't have the pace. He's very good on the ball. He can carry it well. He can dribble. He can get out of tight spaces, but he's not. I've never really seen him in the 10 role. I think he can do a decent job, but I think right now maybe he should develop as an 8 first before. You know what I mean? No, bro, it's a painting. It's not a map. big up. It's a painting. It's one of those abstract paintings, bro. You know what I mean? You want to see? All right, hold on 1 second. It's a painting, so if you can see it there. It's an abstract painting. It's pretty big. Yeah. So one of those things, bro. Big up. Smash the likes, guys. Don't forget, it helps the channel grow. And I really do need your support. Something is broken. Gotta get a new one. Not sure if this one will be fixed, but let's see how it goes, guys. Let's see how it goes. Cricket, well, bro, I'm from the Caribbean. I'm from Trinidad. I support the West Indies. There's no other team you could support unless it's Trinidad. I mean, I would say Trinidad is the best cricket team in the West Indies, but the West Indies is who we support going forward when we play against the likes of India, Pakistan, Australia, South Africa, you name it, are the team. But we do have this the T20. T20 was invented in the Caribbean, right? It used to be called the Caribbean T20 T20 tournament, right? And it was between the Caribbean islands at first, and then it became teams, and then it spread to India, and then it became huge, and then it was started playing everywhere. But this was the T20 form of cricket. It came from the Caribbean. You know what I mean? He's a friend of my family. You know what I mean? I see him a lot of the times. My dad is good friends with him. When I was younger, I broke my ankle. He was one of those people that helped me get the physical therapy from the specialist who was really, really good. At that time, that lady only worked with like professional athletes. So it's one of those things. Jaisura and Ganguly, really good, really, really good players, bro. Nathan Bracken was the next guy. You know what I mean? Players growing up was Jonty Rhodes. You know what I mean? That guy, bro, he was superhuman, bro. You know what I mean? You could never put a ball past that guy. You know what I mean? If Jonty Rhodes is at silly mid-off, bro, you hit it to silly mid-on. You don't hit the ball anywhere near this guy. He saves everything. Big up to him. I shouted and celebrated the West Indies win over Australia. That was something very special in the second test. It was a pretty good game, bro. It was pretty good. You know what I mean? When I saw Brian Lara hit 375, you know what I mean, to win a game against it was amazing. You know what I mean? That guy, pretty good, pretty good. Sachin Tendulkar was another beast, as well as Jack Callis. Bro, the dude could bowl, backfield. Jack Callis was crazy. You know what I mean? That guy would come in and smack 100 so quick. I remember they came to Trinidad and they beat the West Indies really bad at the Queen's Park Oval in tears that day. I think I was like 14 or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, John T is a legend. You know what I mean? Mark Waugh and Steve and Shane Warne, they were also really good players as well. You know what I mean? Ricky Ponting was a really good player as well. You know what I mean? There's some really good English players over the years. Really good English players over the years. Not to mention Rahul Dravid and the likes. Shawib Akhtar was dangerous. A lot of good guys in the sports, bro. The one-day teams in the 90s were amazing. 100%, bro. One-day cricket, bro. I know T20 kind of replaced one-day cricket, but even I didn't know T20 was going to be so much fun, but it became one of the biggest things. Andrew Simmons, Matthew Hayden. Mala Hussein was our next big player, bro. So many, bro. But guys, yeah, back to the football on Manchester United, guys. About the Anthony thing. I know everyone might be, not too happy with Anthony. I'm not gonna say, guys, don't have your opinions on the player, but if the club is giving these players a chance to redeem themselves this season, I think we as fans, the only thing we can do is support that. You know what I mean? Try and spur these players on. I support. They probably had strong minds and strong characters, but playing in this huge football club, a lot of pressure. I was just looking this morning. Marcus Rashford had quite a few books out. You know what I mean? And it's really one of those things where I feel like, he needs real support. A lot of the players, they need a lot of support, guys. You know what I mean? They need a lot of support, guys, because, he has a book talking about confidence and about, finding your things. And right now he needs to find his own voice. You know what I mean? And it just shows the difficulties that you can go through as a human being. No matter how much money you have or how famous you are, we still see all face the same problems. You know what I mean? I don't really watch the NBA as much again, bro. You know what I mean? I haven't watched religiously in a while. It's get for me. I like basketball. I liked it a lot more when Jordan was playing, but I think it got too soft. I think the league turned into like a they made it so easy for people to score and get free throws and all these things that I start thinking that's a little bit unrealistic to watch. You know what I mean? I would say Jay-Z over Nas, but that's just because of my preference. You know what I mean? I do like, like I think Kevin Durant is good. One of my favorite players when he played at the Nuggets. You know what I mean? When he played at the Oilers, I like Kevin Durant. I think he was a good player then. Big up to you, Grayo. Really now, I think the league is changing. What they need to do is they need to relax on the foul system. I think it's become a non-contact sport now. You know what I mean? I don't think basketball should be a non-contact sport. So it's kind of difficult to watch basketball and someone's finger touch like my finger just did, and then they get a foul. You know what I mean? I think that makes no sense. A big, strong 6'8" guy like LeBron James, someone touches him with their finger, and he's like, "Oh, bro." I don't know, bro. MJ was the NBA for me as well. Guys, I wish I could be bringing the comments up on the screen. I think I have to reset this app. I will re-download the app again and see if I get it to work because I've not been getting the screen. It's been doing some funny stuff, guys. You know what I mean? Adnes Atatoko. Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, Greek Aussie, big player, bro. Done really well. There's a lot of good basketball ballers out now, and a lot of the players are starting to come from different parts of the world, which I think is pretty good. The only thing I don't like is that they call themselves world champions because, the NBA is, well, like, again, so it's not really playing against the world. You know what I mean? Yeah, you used to be a bad team giving up 100 points in games in the NBA. Now almost every game is 100 points. It makes no sense. I would say Biggie because he has the better flow. He's better at freestyling. You know what I mean? I think Tupac is the better writer, but at the same time, I kind of think that, he writes about things, the good things and, some things, but for me, it was always about his attitude. You know what I mean? He seemed like this pretty nice guy when you hear him talk. He was really philosophical and all these things, but he also did some weird things as well. So it was kind of a bit of, if you like him, you like him. If you don't, you don't. It's up to you, bro. I think Biggie was my favorite because I like the way he flowed. I like the way he had his style in terms of how he stylistically delivered the music. But Tupac, yeah, it's hard, bro, to be fair. Now, that's a question, Shaquille, that's going to be difficult to answer, bro, because, it might get people in trouble. Let's not do that. That one, I would leave that to no comment. No comment, my brother. You see, I'm also from Trinidad, so it's like, what I mean? It's hard to say that there's a particular one because in Trinidad, almost everyone is mixed, whether you're Caucasian or you're my mixed with something. You might have Caucasian in you might have Asian in you might have, African in you, Indian in you. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things, bro. You know what I mean? It's really a multicultural society. Right now, Trinidad is one of the second, I think it's the second largest country in the Western Hemisphere with its own population, you know what I mean? Indigenous population because of the mixture and how many years, and they call us, it's like the mixture between African and Indian or African and any other thing. It's weird. It's weird. Smash the likes and subscribe, guys. I'm trying to get these comments up, but it's just not working for me right now. I don't know why. I have to figure that out. Yeah, DMX all day, bro. You know what I mean? I met Earl Simmons when I was a kid quite a few times. My family used to do music promotion and production, and my dad and stuff like that back in the day. So there was quite a few concerts in Trinidad where I met lots of the artists like, Mr. Vegas, Sean Paul. I have pictures with them. Tanya Stevens, used to be a huge fan when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Eve and DMX, you know what I mean? I met all of those guys. It's pretty nice and it was pretty amazing growing up, you know what I mean, in those times, bro. You know what I mean? I met Sizzla Kalonji, Beanie Man, like, bro, I used to line for every single carnival. He would come to Trinidad and I would be the one taking him around, to all the parties and venues on the trucks and stuff. I have mad pictures with me and Beanie Man hanging out for carnival, bro. Moses Davis, super cool dude, bro. Super cool dude. You know what I mean? Biggie or Jay-Z. Biggie all day. I think, yeah. Dead presidents, bro. You know what I mean? Big up. Method Man, Redman, Wu-Tang. I would say Method Man, you know what I mean? To me, he was always one of my favorite artists growing up. I pretty much would say, if I had to choose out of the Wu-Tang who's the best, I would say Jizza. I think he was pretty good. He's all, you know what I mean? RZA and Jizza, I don't know if you guys know, but they're like, they were like super, really brilliant. They're brilliant engineers. I think RZA is a aeronautical engineer or something. And Jizza, he was one of those futuristic science majors. These guys were super intelligent. They taught at Harvard and these things while being rappers. You know what I mean? It's really weird, bro. NY State of Mind, bro. State of Mind. You know what I mean? I think NY State of Mind is the bigger tune, to be fair. Guys. But on a real note, guys, real note, despite all the music, genuinely, what are your thoughts on what Manchester United can do? What can the manager do? Do you think it could turn it around this season? Anthony or Rashford? I'm choosing Anthony all day. I've had 10 years of Marcus Rashford, and I think right now I'd rather choose the unpredictable right now, because you can sit here and say Anthony might not do well, but it's really unpredictable. This guy did win us a few games in his first season. You never know. He could start delivering. David Morris, no swearing, no cussing. Raw, it's raw. True. Big up to him, bro. I think this guy Dax is pretty dope. He's a Christian rapper. You know what I mean? He doesn't really curse at all as well. He sings regular rap music and then he raps, his gospel rap. He's pretty amazing from Canada. He's pretty good as well, you know what I mean? Chris Brown, MJ all day, bro. MJ all day. MJ. Bro, I don't know why people would even compare anyone to Michael Jackson. I think there's no comparison. If you want to say Prince, maybe Prince, maybe Mick Jagger, maybe Elton John. You know what I mean? Late greats, bro. Late greats. You know what I'm saying? That's okay, bro. Like, I don't think it's disrespectful. I think a lot of managing. You have to remember, a lot of the fans get in on really heavy on Anthony, right? And he's a guy that, he plays with a lot of passion and emotion when he's on the pitch. He seems very aggressive, you know what I mean? And, you kind of want him to get back to that moment where he feels comfortable to be himself on the pitch. He couldn't do that last season because I guess, with all the abuse claims and all those things what happened with the court cases, he didn't want to seem like he's an aggressive person. It would not have been a good look. So he had to dial down his emotions. And I think that took away from his footballing ability last season. So I think he's going to fight his way back, and every player should be fighting their way into this team. It shouldn't be a situation where it's a given, it's guaranteed, it's going to happen. It's always, that situation. I think, for what it's worth, let in the team. You know what I mean? Tupac or Nas? Nas, bro. Yeah, Nas, bro. Nostradamus, bro. I have to say it. Sorry. Eminem over Lil Wayne any day of the week. I rate Lil Wayne, but he's not as good as Eminem, bro. Let's be honest. Let's be real honest. Let's not hate on Eminem, bro. ETH introducing him to see actually had a laugh. Hopefully they're ready. I think they will be, bro. Yeah, this stream is always a chill stream, guys. It's always all about you guys. You know what I mean? What can I say? You know what I mean? I don't do this. I do this because I enjoy it. I wanted to be, to give a objective opinion, be more of a relaxed situation. You know, if you guys notice, regardless if the news is bad or not, I try to keep an optimistic outlook because at the end of you really need to, to revel in negativity at the same time. You can be critical without being overly negative. And to be fair, bro, who wants to revel in despair? You know what I mean? Big up. Big up to all of you guys, and thank you so much for your time this morning. Yo, big pun. Maybe we'll have to do a stream and you know, I'll call it sound and football. You know what I mean? Or the sound of football. And we'll talk about all the different that you guys listen to because guys, I'm pretty sure you would be surprised to know I do listen to, Bring Me the Horizon and Blink 182 and, System of a Down, Linkin Park, and all these kinds of things. I listen to a lot of music, you know what I mean? Manu Chao, you know what I mean? So it's one of those weird things, guys. You know what I mean? I think Kendrick Lamar is cool, but DMX is better. You know what I mean? Big Pun was underrated, but yeah, he gets mad respect. That's not that much I could tell you. You know what I mean? I used to work at the Hit Factory in Miami, and I met a lot of these rappers and stuff. And yeah, Big Pun gets a lot of respect everywhere, bro. Every single place this guy goes, he's mad respected everywhere. I don't think Kendrick Lamar compares to DMX. I think it's two different styles of music. DMX was more that gangster rap, and Kendrick Lamar is more about, wannabe gangster rap. Not really a gangster, but I can sing. Dr. Dre or Snoop. I mean, to be fair, bro, Dr. Dre is a producer, so I would say I do think The Chronic was amazing. But if I have to put it overall, I would say Snoop Dogg in terms of the rapping ability. But in terms of being a musician, I think Dr. Dre is one of the greatest. You know what I mean? Like Dr. Dre is a really nice guy as well. Like the time for Dr. Dre, his name is Sean Sturge. He's a Trinidadian. He kind of helped me. You know what I mean? Like I was an intern, and he was working at the same studio at the time. And it kind of helped me get into a lot of good situations and work all about the place in the USA when I was doing engineering and stuff like that. So yeah, it was pretty interesting. You know what I mean? So the industry was a lot smaller than I thought. Being from a time and going to the US to music school and stuff like that at Full Sail and SAE was pretty interesting. And you would think that it's such a huge place, but the industry, it's so weird that it's a small circle, the music industry. Probably the same thing in the film industry as well. But in the music industry, it's a small circle. Everyone knows everyone. There's like really literally 5 major record labels that own every other record label. Like Universal, Warner Brothers, Paramount, like Disney and Arista, I think it's Arista or RAA. There's like about 5 major labels, and they own all the smaller labels, guys. All of them. So all of the smaller labels, either they're a shoot off from the Universal, or they're a shoot off from Arista, or there's a shoot off from Columbia Records. But they're all part of that one giant umbrella, guys. So it's really hard to say that it's so big. You know what I mean? Because everyone kind of works under the same umbrella, to be fair, in most situations. You know what I mean? So it's one of those kind of things. Yeah, Dr. Dre is better than DJ Premier any day of the week, bro. Any day of the week. Ice Cube, yeah, I would take Ice Cube over DMX. Yo, where you getting these? Yo, are you been getting these comparisons, bro? Yeah, bro. I used to live in the USA when I was 17 till I was like about 20, 26. You know what I mean? I was going to school there and I worked there for some years. It was interesting, really fun times. Miami was different back then. Drake wasn't the Drake that you all knew today. You know what I mean? He was a ghostwriter still. You know what I mean? Lil Wayne wasn't, Lil Wayne yet. He was getting there. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't, you know what I mean? Tiger was young. You know what I mean? All these people were younger, bro, back in the day. You know what I mean? I remember when Kodak Black was no one. You know what I mean? Like lots of these artists used to be nobody guys, you know what I mean? They were just coming to the studio as a new up and coming artist, trying to get their chance. And who knows, who knew that they were going to become some of the artists they become today. But big up to all of you guys coming in. This morning we went from talking, Anthony, Casemiro, and Tenok turning things around to Big Pun, Eminem, JC, you know what I mean, music, movies, you know what it is. It's Manchester for life. It's Tug life for real, bro. Lil Wayne or Kanye West. Kanye West, bro. Kanye West. Drake or J. Cole. Drake any day. I always choose Drake over most of the rappers because as much as people would say he's soft and he's whatever, I think lyrically he's been one of the best rappers over the last decade, bro. Consistently being one of the best. You know what I mean? And yeah, you know what I mean? Met the guy a few times in the early days and worked with him a few times. So yeah. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's so weird the way Americans deal with things, bro. It's like if you work with, like, I put it like this, right? Back then when I was doing music, because I worked with Maybach music and stuff like that, like if I went to New York and I worked in a music studio there with guys from G Unit, yeah, bro, it could have been a long day. I think my accent made me a bit universal because I was from Trinidad. People just looked at me like, well, bro, he's let him just be free. So yeah, it used to be long. I've seen some engineers got beat up going to the wrong studio to do sessions, and it was weird. It was mad weird, guys. Mad weird in the industry a few years ago, bro. Like you couldn't go if you worked with one crew, you couldn't really go and work in another studio and another like most people who work out in Miami, they wouldn't necessarily go and work at studio Atlanta and stuff like that because it was not really something too safe to do. You know what I mean? Because there used to be a lot of beef between rappers and stuff like that, and it would trickle down. It would trickle down. To be fair, Metro Boomin or Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre all day, bro. Dr. Dre all day. I think Metro Booming is cool, but Dr. Dre is better, bro. Dr. Dre is better by far. Like I would even better than Metro Boomin, bro. Because Mike Will made it. It has a spate of like 6-7 years that everything that was a hit, Mike Will made it, bro. Mike Will made it, bro. You know what I mean? Like I used to hang out a lot with Hitmaker. I don't know if you guys might know him as Hitmaker, but he used to be Young Bird, and everybody used to call him Young Junior Ice-T because he kind of looked just like Ice-T. You know what I mean? But back in the day, you know what I mean? Shorty, what you want? You know what I mean? Something like that. But he became a producer called Hitmaker, and I met him in the studio one time, and after I met him, he would call me to do a lot of his work with him. So I worked with him for like 3 years straight, every single day, even Christmas, bro. He has a lot of work that he did for a lot of different artists, guys. You know what I mean? Big up to him. Big up to him, bro. Beef is all over. Different artists have a lot of beef, bro. Like I used to work for Nipsey Hussle when he just came out, when he just signed, just came out of jail and was, started doing, working on his music, Victory Lap and these things. Yeah, sometimes it's be the weirdest thing, guys. You know what I mean? Really nice guy. He was like 6'9", super tall. You know what I mean? He had this really long chain. He saw it was just, bro, drop this chain on my neck, bro. Chain with the spinning dial on it like a clock. It was the worst, bro. Everywhere I go and walk around with this chain was crazy, bro. I used to think I was gonna get jumped. Big up to Supreme though. Cheers, bro. Long time no see. Yeah, bro. Forgot rap stuff. Iron Maiden or ACDC. ACDC, bro. Bro, I'm just saying how. Like I mean, like I think he's 6'5" or 6'6". Yeah, he was like about 4 or 5 inches taller than me, but he just felt super tall, bro. Like I don't know why. dude felt like he looked taller than he really was. Always, always. You know what I mean? I mean, if I can find them one day, I'll pull out the pictures and pop it in. Pop Smoke, bro. Pop Smoke all day. Music takes me back a long way. Metallica was dope. Over System of a Down any day. Yeah, pretty much was like a huge Linkin Park fan as well. Yeah. He was super skinny, bro. Def Leppard, bro. The drummer from Def Leppard had one hand, bro. Like he had two hands and then he lost his arm and he drummed with one hand. A 14-piece drum kit, bro. Do you know how insane that is? To drum a 14-piece drum kit on time, rock and roll at BPM 140, bro. That was so crazy, bro. That was so crazy, bro. Bro, I can never forget seeing this guy drum with one hand, bro. Has anyone ever been to a Vans Warp Tour? I've worked a Vans Warp Tour with like 300, 400 bands for a few years, bro. The Vans Warp Tour is crazy. There's so many different young punk rock bands, and there's so many different good musicians, guitarists, drummers, singers. You know what I mean? And I remember definitely one said like that. They just came in to do a feature. The guy, bro, this dude is crazy with his one-hand drumming style. Bro. Crazy, crazy. You know what I mean? To me, John Bonham was the best drummer ever. I won't doubt that, bro. I think the only one close to that Def Leppard drummer is Travis. Is Travis from Blink 182? Yeah, I think. But there's this girl, bro. I used to work with this girl in the studio who used to create samples and stuff. She's pretty good, right? Videos with herself drumming in dresses and things. Yeah, she is amazing. She's one of the best drummers I ever met. I would say she is probably top 20 of all time, bro. I'm telling you, she's amazing. Really good drummer. Really, really good drummer. You know what I mean? So, but guys, you know what I mean? What serious question mark? Scorpions. Oh, yeah, bro. Scorpions are big band, bro. Like, who have you ever seen Mike? And sounds amazing, bro. I've never seen that other than that guy from the Scorpions, their lead singer, bro. You know what I mean? I have pictures of them performing in Trinidad. I was live at the concert. Big band, bro. You know what I mean? Travis Barker. Yeah, Travis. Yeah, bro. I almost said Travis Kardashian. That's why I didn't say his last name earlier, bro. Big up. Travis Scott or Future. Travis Scott. No. You know what I mean? If she's for the streets, she's for the streets. Big up. You know, Man United, good look. Richard, I bet you, bro. Guys, I gotta go. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this laptop. Gotta see if I can, get it repaired or something because it's gonna be a long time. I can't bring you guys comments up. So thank you guys for joining me. Big up to you guys, Big up to Richard Hutchinson, Elite Baller, Rasta Stocks. Big up to you, Alien Red Devils, my brother. Big up to Manchester is a Red. Harry, big up to Jim Watkins, always here. Big up to you guys. Big up to everyone coming in as well. You know what I mean? Thank you guys so much for being here this morning. I will catch you guys a bit later. I will try to catch a stream at 1, maybe 1 p.m. UK if I'm back from the repair shop by in time. Probably might have to do it from my phone as well. But I hope you guys have a great day. I will catch you guys later. It's been your boy, Mark and MUFC fan. And you know what it is, guys. I have to run to the other side to turn. You know what I mean? But big up to you guys. I'll catch you guys later on. Stay, enjoy your day. It's looking like it's going to be rainy here in Germany, guys. But you know what? It's a good day to be alive. Every single day I get to spend with you guys. It's always fun times, and it's going to have some more. And I promise you guys this season, we're going to celebrate as Manchester United fans. Trust me, we're going to win at least 2 cups this season, and we're definitely finishing top 5. That much I can say for now. It's been your boy. See you every morning. Catch you guys later. Don't forget to smash a like and subscribe. Share the thing around. Help the channel grow. And we will be here, guys. Manchester United, glory, glory United, as the Reds go marching on.